Good afternoon, neighbors. This is Uncle Al, and today I'm in Thailand. Yeah, I'm in Thailand. So what, D, everybody? So, I want to talk to you about something very important, I think, in business. I've been kind of going over business in the last few videos, just general principles that uh, we assume that everybody knows, but not everybody knows. So, uh, let's talk about some basic things. And my focus is on digital, doing this business online, right? So the same principles apply, but just there's some nuances. So I'm going to talk about something generally speaking, though, and it's working on your business, not working in your business, but working on your business. There's a big difference there, big difference. So I think some of you know what I'm talking about already. Working on your business versus working in your business. Okay. So I didn't go into business so I can create a job for myself, right? I can have a job and probably get paid more than I'm able to afford to pay myself. If I wanted a job, I would have a job, right? I've done tech support for 20 years, been a chef for almost as long as that, right? So tech and chef is what I'm historically, that's my uh, employment history. Corporate America, corporate restaurants, small restaurants, having and versus having my own businesses, right? Including catering and food vending. So, um, working on my business, right? I'm kind of overseeing everything, and I'm developing my business. I'm going to go into business development in later videos, but I'm looking at it as growing my revenue, right? Not as a job. Now, I may work in my business sometimes, but that's not my primary focus. I didn't, for instance, in the food business, I actually kind of did work in the business because I have a passion for food. I love it, but I actually worked on my business at the same time. Working on your business, developing new business, right? Growing your business, growing your capabilities, right? Not just creating jobs for yourself, right? And I think contractors might be a little bit prone to this, just doing jobs, creating jobs, and getting new jobs, right? Getting new bids, getting new estimates, as opposed to uh, branching out to a wider audience, right? Overseeing uh, something as a whole, as far as developing more business for yourself, right? Generally speaking, branching out into other areas, doing other things, expanding the capabilities of what you're able to offer as far as your business is concerned, working on it. A great example of working in your business as opposed to working on your business. I happen to do some work for a well-known Philly cheesesteak place here locally, right? You guys who live in the Stone Mountain Lithonia, you know who I'm talking about. Well, this place is super busy, insane amount of customers, busiest place I've ever worked, right? Restaurant wise. And the owner is there every day working in it, working in it, working in it. Unfortunately, he's so focused on working in it, he wasn't working on it, right? He couldn't step back and see that, hey, I think he tried to expand one time. It didn't work out because he's too busy working in it, as opposed to delegating things for people to work in it while he worked on it to expand his reach, right? Great product. I'm not Philly cheesesteak is not my thing really, but great product, great customer base, great reputation, right? And just can't, it's still stuck in a place where it's limiting itself because the owner's so focused on working in it that he's not seeing that he can work on it, right? So he could have places all over. He's been in business a long time. He could have places all over this area. And maybe that's not what he wants. So I'm not saying he's doing things wrong. Maybe that's not what he wants for himself. But it's a great example of working in and not necessarily working on. Maybe he doesn't want to work on. Maybe he did want to create a job for yourself. Maybe many of you want to just create a job for yourself where you have your own freedoms. I can understand that. But I'm talking about, growing, expanding, creating, going to different tiers, right? My father was a restaurateur. He went from having one little place to two to three to he expanded. He worked on, and he also worked in as well. So because he enjoyed food like I do. So that's what I want to talk about today. Working on your business as opposed to working in your business. I don't care what you do. What you do. Do you want to work on or do you want to work in or do you want to do both? Right? We're not limited. So um, a lot of that is discussed in the offerings I'm offering below in the link. You can click on it and learn more and become involved in this like I am. I'm involved and I'm learning and I'm growing my revenue via this program that I'm offering. But you don't have to do this, as I always say, you don't have to do this program, but do something, right? Do something. So, as always, I hope you guys have a good Sunday and we'll see you next time.